Hello, friends. I thought I would get on here for just a little bit and record something for God's Grace Keep Space. And it's a rainy day in Owasso today after having such beautiful weather. It's very chilly. And I know in the South, they're having all kinds of tornadoes and bad weather. So today is the day for us to just kind of stay in. And so I was thinking I saw a Corey Ten Boom video that a friend of mine shared last week, and Corey Ten Boom was talking about gloves of all things. Here's one that we use when we're RVing, gloves, and then I have another pair of gloves that I have just bought at a friend's estate sale. They're used gloves, um, but my friend had used them a little bit in her garden, and she had a beautiful garden. Well, I bought her used gloves at her estate sale, and I have loved wearing them because I have thought about the works of her hands and how beautiful her flowers used to be in her yard. And now I put on these gloves, and do you know what? I cannot do the beautiful gardening that she did because let me put on this glove. The glove can do nothing on itself by itself. When I put it on, I can do a lot, but not what she did because we're all gifted differently. And so, anyway, as I was telling you, I read that story by Corey Ten Boom, and what she said. She held up a glove, which I tried to do. I don't know if it caught it in the video. And she said, this glove can't do anything on its own. And that's the truth. But it's when you put your hand in it that you can cook and write and garden, and you can, with the glove on your hand, which your hand is what's doing the work. And her point was, and I'm going to read you this. This is from John 15. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. And I've been out there with these gloves on, pruning some of my bushes that flower because I want them to be fruitful. You're already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. If a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not remain in me, he is like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you remain in me, and my words remain in you, whatever you wish, ask whatever you wish, and it will be given to you. This is to my Father's glory that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. Well, I've thought about that a lot. He is, we are the glove that the fruit we bear without Christ, it will die when we die. It's not eternal fruit, but the fruit we bear when we're in the Father will bear much and will live throughout eternity. A Bible teacher I used to listen to said, only those things done for Christ will last. And you know, that's the truth. So we want to be in the glove, which is Jesus Christ. We want to live that life that bears fruit. And often, I know in my own life, I've come to things where I thought, I can't do that. I know when my late husband was diagnosed with cancer, I said, Lord, I can't go through this. I can't bear it. And that's how I felt. But when I got into his word and I began to believe what he said, I knew in him I could go through what I went through. Same way with my daughter, same way with John's heart disease. In him, we can face whatever we come to. There's a saying that says, if he leads it to you, if he leads you to it, he will lead you through it. You know what? That is the truth. Um, so without being the abiding in him, often we can't do and can't face whatever we're facing. But as his, when we've already asked him to be Lord of our life, we've received his salvation. In him, we can face and do whatever comes into our life. But we have to have that glove on, Jesus Christ. And so, like I say, I've thought of it a lot. And I hope this blesses you in some small way to know whatever you're going through, abide in him. He will make it fruitful. He will bring beautiful things out of it. That doesn't mean we don't go through very hard things. And we do. We go through very hard things. But Jesus Christ himself did. I once had a mother say when her child died, well, where were you, God, when my child died? And what she heard back was, I was the same place I was when my son died. So that's the thing. We're going to have tribulation in this life. But when we've got on his grace and mercy and are walking and abiding in him, we can do whatever we need to do. Just like the glove, without him leading us, we fail. We don't have the strength, but in him, we do have the strength. And I thank him for that, because at 73, like many of you are younger, but those hard things you've been through, you've been able to do them because of abiding in him. So on this rainy day, John 15 and a glove, just think about it. And I hope this blessed you in some small way. Love to you. Bye.